Welcome everybody to practice. Today's class is going to be a Vinyasa flow. It'll be a more advanced flow today, but you can always skip any advanced options and just take it to your level. Give yourself rest as needed, as usual. Let's just begin. I'm going to give you yogi's choice here to start. So whether it's just as I am, seated on the heels, Sukhasana, Shavasana, child's pose. I'm just setting that foundation of the breath before we begin. I'm just dropping into whatever shape you're in here, drawing awareness, mindfulness, just to this moment, what you brought with you, any tension. And just notice where the mind goes. And root yourself in this moment. And find Ujjayi, breathing in and out through the nose if you haven't already. And then slowly, just make your way onto hands and knees and come right to tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, roll the inner biceps forward. Inhale for cow, shoulder heads back as the chest broadens. Round the spine, exhale for cat. And then curl your toes under, find a hovering tabletop and take it right to cow pose. Gaze forward, inhale. And then right knee to chest, straighten the left leg. Hover the left knee, right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right upper arm, exhale, straighten the left leg. Hover the left knee, right leg back, inhale. Right knee, left upper arm. Come to the instep of your left foot. Keep the right knee bent. Hug your shoulder in the socket, and then just find figure eights here with your right knee. Drawing an 8. Maybe switch directions. And then side plank on your left hand. You can bring the left knee down, but stretch through the right side body. Take a breath in. Downward dog, exhale. Good, inhale, ripple forward. Bring your knees down. Melt the heart, take a breath in. Curl the toes, exhale. Hover the knees, cat. Inhale, think cow, left leg back. And then knee to nose, straighten the right leg, push away. Right knee hovers, left leg back, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Straight arms. Hover right knee, inhale. Left knee, right tricep. Keep the left knee bent, come to instep of right foot. And then figure 8, the left knee. Maybe 2, one direction. And then switch directions. Let's do your best. And then side plank on the right hand, feeling that release, elongation through left side body. Downward facing dog. And then come to hands and knees here. And then just take the top palms down, thumbs in. Bend at the fingers. And then turn the fingers out, thumbs forward. You can take it a little side to side. Maybe little circles, putting more weight towards the index finger, thumb, knuckles. And then thumbs out, fingers back. Maybe sit back to your heels. Picking up the forearms. Soften the jaw. Shoulders over wrists. And then sit back on your heels with the toes curled under. And stretch your arms up there. Inhale. Cactus your arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back ribs. And then take your clasp. And then puff up your chest there. Take an inhale. Gaze forward, maybe up. Root your knuckles down. And then sit up there. Take an inhale. Reach your arms high. We're going to come to sit on the heels. Use your fingertips or not. Lift your knees, thumbs to heart. Upright your spine. And then heels down. Inhale. Come right to chair. Exhale. Push through your heels. Arms up. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Halfway forward. Lift your heels. Heels down. Arms up. Halfway forward. Lift your heels. Sweep your arms. Heels down. Arms up. Halfway forward. And then inhale. Heels down. Arms up. And then press to stand. Exhale. Take an inhale. Look up. And then go back. You can cactus your arms. Come all the way to stand. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. And then inhale. Lengthen the spine. Hips back, heart forward. And exhale. Fold. Walk it back to dog. And then spread the fingers. Hug your triceps in. Draw the top thighs back and just find your breath. And then travel top of mat here. If you want, step your feet together. Maybe take a few tuck hops, kick your heels to your butt, land light. Or just step top of mat. And then come right to your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Half lift, heart forward. Fold forward, exhale. Rise to stand. Inhale. Samastitihi. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step back to plank and just make your way through your first Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Downward facing. Exhale. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the hands. Step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. Palms press. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, Chaturanga, step or hop. Take it through downward facing dog. Stretch your right leg up, inhale. Take it under and over, exhale, cross body. And then leg up and back, bend your knee, open your hip. Put a little more weight in your right shoulder, inner palm, and then knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Leg up and back, inhale. Soften your left knee, shift your shoulders toward your wrist. And you can take your right foot, step it between your hands, or maybe take a few hops off your left foot and then switch your legs in air. And then come right to warrior one. Turn your left foot out, stretch your arms up. Left arm under, eagle wrap your arms. Lift your elbows, inhale. Humble like this, exhale. So carve a line inside the right knee. Push your forearms down, swing your right hip in. Come to easy twist, unravel the arms there. Spin to the ball of your left foot, stretch your right arm up. You can bend your right elbow back. And then stretch your arm forward, straighten your right leg and fold over it. So it's a pyramid variation. Now come to half moon on the right leg, roll your left hip, left shoulder to stack. From your right hip in, stay or Chapasana, bend your left knee, grab your ankle, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push the heel back, take a full breath in. And then slowly release, step your left foot to meet your right as you fold. Now step your right leg back, knee down. Find your low lunge there, inhale. Go up and then back, maybe goddess your arms, exhale. Arms up, inhale. And just take your vinyasa, step back. Upward facing, downward facing. Stretch your left leg up. Cross under and over. Think tricep. Leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Right through center, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Leg up and back, inhale. High in the ball of your right foot. Take a few hops off your right foot. 2 to 3, switch your legs in air or step. Round your right heel, warrior one, inhale. Right arm under. Lift the forearms, inhale, bend into the left knee. And then pull the belly in, humble warrior. Take a full breath, put more weight in your right foot. On your exhale, easy twist. High on the ball of the right foot. Maybe bend the left elbow, look to the pinky. Straighten the left leg and pour over the thigh. Inhale, half moon on the left leg. Stay or Chapasana, bend the knee, grab the ankle. Glide your left ribs up. Hug your belly back. Take an inhale. Look down, release the ankle, and then right foot meets left. Fold forward. Step your left leg back, knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Think going up rather than back. Exhale. Inhale, come up right, and then exhale, Vinyasa. Take it through your flow. That's our sun bee. And do that twice more with the breath. Take a full inhale. Maybe side out. Seal your lips, inhale and float your right leg high. Cross under and over. Think tricep, outer arm. Leg up and back. Inhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And then knee to nose, exhale. Leg up and back. Hop and switch or step. Warrior one, left arm under. Inhale, lift, trying to straighten the elbows. And then humble warrior, exhale. Easy twist, spin the ball, left foot, inhale. Exhale, fold over right leg. Inhale, half moon on the right leg. Exhale, Chapasana, grab the ankle. Release the ankle, inhale. Step the feet to meet, exhale, fold. Right leg back, knee down. Inhale, low lunge. And then exhale, go up and back. Inhale, come up, plant the palms. Vinyasa. Left leg, sweep it up. Cross it under and over. Leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Leg up and back. Hop and switch or step. Right arm goes under, inhale. Humble like this, exhale. Easy twist, inhale. Pour forward and down, exhale. Half moon on the left leg, inhale. Chapasana. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back ribs. Slowly release the ankle, inhale. Softly step the feet together, exhale. Left leg goes back, knee down. Hug in, lift up and back. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale to come up, step back. Exhale, Vinyasa. Take it through your flow. Last one. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee, left upper arm. Leg up and back, maybe with a straight leg, open your hip, but hug your upper arms in, point your toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Now square off your hip, lean the shoulders forward, and then take a few hops off your left foot, maybe switch in air. Eagle arm, left arm, warrior one, breath in. Humble, exhale. Get low, spin the ball, left foot, easy twist. Fold, exhale, straighten the right leg, right hip back. Half moon, inhale. Bend knee, grab ankle, exhale, open. Inhale, release. Exhale, meet feet, fold. Right leg back, knee down, inhale, Anjane. Take it right through, exhale. Can be knees, chest, chin. Left leg high, inhale. Left knee, right tricep. Draw right hip leftward. Leg up and back. Maybe straight leg, point the foot. Hug the upper arms in, soften the neck. Exhale, knee to nose, right through center. Leg up and back. Square off the hips, hop and switch, or step. Warrior one, right arm under. Humble like this, pull the belly in. Easy twist, open the arms. High pyramid fold. Inner thighs roll to the center line. Half moon, roll the hip, shoulder open, breath in. Chapasana, bend the knee. Inhale, release, stretch out the breath. Exhale, step the feet together, fold. Left leg back, knee down. Low lunge, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Bend the elbows a little, really broaden the clavicles. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees. Hug your upper arms in. Take 2 to 3 tuck hops. Kick your heels to your butt, land light. Kick your heels to your butt. You might hang out, hips over shoulders, knees together. Hug your upper arms in. And then feet between hands. Inhale to chair pose, drop your seat. And then sit a little lower, exhale. Press to stand, inhale. Thumbs to heart. Samasthiti, roll the shoulders back. Release the hands, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Take an inhale there and lengthen. Take your vinyasa, step, hop, float. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come all the way to stand, arms high. And then thumbs to heart. So you can stay facing top of mat. We're just going to turn on the outer hips a little more. Separate your feet a little wider than hip width apart. And then bend your knees, come into a squat. Stand on the right leg, left leg out. It might be just halfway. Squat, inhale, stand on the left leg, right leg out. Inhale, squat, exhale. Inhale, squat, sit the hips back, exhale. Hug, really that standing outer hip in as you take the opposite leg out. So brace through your belly, keep the chest tall. Weight in heels as you squat. Sit back and down. Just 10 more seconds or so. And then left leg out, inhale. Knee to chest, crane, arms up. And then take it right to crescent lunge. Inhale, step back. And then push through the left big toe. Hug your belly back. Lengthen through the sides of the chest. Just take a full breath in. And then come halfway forward, sweep the arms back. Lift your shoulder heads up and knit your front ribs towards the back ribs. And then push through the ball of the right foot and slowly start to straighten your right leg a little or a lot. So keeping the spine parallel to the floor, finding the flexion of the hips as you curl your low belly away from your thigh. Find a little more length through the sides of the heart as you lift and suspend in space. You can clasp your hands behind you if you want a little more release for serratus. Take another full breath here. Right hip in, soften the knee. Now step in and lift up for warrior three. Put more weight in the right heel. I want you to bend your right knee here. Inhale. Tap the left knee to the right. Exhale. Stretch the left leg back. Inhale. Straighten the right leg without locking it. Exhale. Twice more. Bend the right knee. Inhale. Tap the knees. Exhale. Left leg back. Inhale. Straighten right leg. Exhale. One more. Bend right knee. Tap the knees. Left leg back. Straighten right leg. Reverse your warrior. Step it back. And then make sure that right knee isn't caving in. Take another full breath. And then exhale, standing splits. Fold over the right leg there. Option one, stay or high in the ball your right foot. And then skate hop your right foot back and forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap a mat. Step back, maybe hop up, Vinyasa. Just take your flow there. Child's pose. You can take your heels to the left, breathe into the right side, or even stack your heels here. So you're in down dog from the waist up, side plank from the waist down. And come back to center. Look to the hands, inhale. Step or hop feet to hands. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way to stand. Feet a little wider, hip width apart, thumbs to heart. Squat down, right leg out. Squat down, left leg out. Keep going. Try not to cave your standing knee in. Or sag your standing hip out. Pull your belly back. Even take your hands to your hips and just feel those muscles hug in. And work hard to stabilize the hip. So it's not just transferring to the low back. Weight and heel, soften the toes as you squat. Last 10 seconds. Squat, and then on the left leg, right leg out. And then come upright crane. Inhale to crescent lunge. Step back, exhale. Lengthen the low back by curling your belly away from your left thigh. And then arms are extension of your waist. Roll the pinkies back. Take a full inhale. Lift up from the inner right thigh. Halfway forward, exhale. Keep everything from the waist down. Hug your left hip in. Stretch your spine out. And clasp your hands. Just to broaden and open. Free up serratus a little more. Push through the ball heel of your left foot. Soften through the toes. Now, keep pushing through ball heel of left foot. Start to straighten your leg. It might go just a little straight. But try to push the mat forward through the ball heel of the left foot as you lift up from the knee to the hip. And that should prevent you or help you to not just lock up the knee. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chin a little. Soften the left knee. And then step in, float up, warrior three. And then bend the left knee. Inhale. Hug your left hip in and tap the knees. Exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Straighten the left leg, exhale. Keep the hips neutral. Bend left knee, inhale. Tap knees, exhale. Left knee stays bent, right leg back, inhale. Push through the left heel, straighten leg, exhale. Bend left knee. Tap the knees. Right leg back. Straighten left leg. One more, bend left knee. Tap the knees. Right leg back. Straighten left leg. Take it to reverse warrior. Lift your right inner thigh. Draw the left knee away from you. Take another inhale. Standing splits. So you're welcome to stay here or hands down, high in the ball of the left foot, and then hop back and forth for 10. 9, doesn't have to be far or high. 7, just soft. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Standing splits. Step back. Maybe a hop, kick your butt. Or reach through the toes, hug in, find your pelvic positioning, your core, your arms firming in. And then through your vinyasa. And get right to your belly, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Forehead down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. And push down through your tops of feet and thighs so much that you can peel your low belly away from the mat. Keep that as you lift your head, chest, and reach your thumbs up. Root your knuckles back more. Chin towards your chest. Now lift your legs. Now inhale, lift your chin. Stand the exhale. Inner thighs up, breath in. Exhale, release. Up dog or cobra. Open up the front body. Child's pose, sit back. You can spin your palms up there, just rest the third eye, hips back to heels. Just take a moment to re-anchor yourself. Regulate the breath. Let everything slow down. All right. Just come up. Hands and knees. You might circle the hips or find a cow and a cat. And then take it just right to down dog. And let's find that side plank variation here. So you can keep your feet hip width apart, but keep everything from the waist up and downward dog. You might step your feet together, stack the feet, or just spin the heels to the right. But then put more weight in your left inner palm, hug your right hip back, and firm your upper arms in. Drop your head. Back to center. I'm going to take a moment, full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Same option to hop and switch or step. We're coming right to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up there. And then thumbs to heart, halfway forward. Let's find your ball crescent lunge. Broaden the chest, hug your right hip in. But lift your left inner thigh up as you push through the root of your left big toe. You might open the arms, hug upper arm to knee and vice versa to lounge your chest back as you deepen. Maybe go for the full wrap. But keep lengthening the spine out so you're not just going for it and closing off that right shoulder and chest, but to enhance that opening through the front of the shoulder, spiraling of the heart up, belly back. Take an inhale, just look down. Come to side angle from here. Right elbow or hand inside the foot. Spin the left foot flat. Stretch your left arm up. And then extended side angle. Take the biceps in line with ear. And again, you can bring elbow to knee. Hug your right hip in. Stay maybe a half bind. Now pushing the inner knee into the right elbow to steer your right sitting bone towards the center line. And then draw the frontal hip bones towards one another to lengthen the chest out. Soften any tension. Take a deep inhale. Look at your right foot, single-legged plank. Now step the foot out. Just hover it in and then under over. Single-legged plank, out, in, cross. Single-legged, out, in, cross. Twice more. Out, in, cross. Last one. Out, in, cross. Going back to that falling triangle. Keep the knee bent, variation. And then make figure eights here with that right knee. To one direction and switch directions. Now reach for your foot, straighten the leg. Wild thing on the left hand, take it over. Turn your left foot out. If you're comfortable, take it to full wheel. Hug your upper arms in, and then with the option to step the feet in, push to the left heel, right knee to chest, and then figure four here, just to get that opening through the right hip. Full wheel, figure four. Right knee to chest, and then step the foot down, look to your left hand, turn the fingers towards back of mat, right hand down, right leg up, and then cross your right foot in front your left in dog and walk your hands back. So you're crossed at the thighs, so above the knees. And then inhale, lengthen your spine out, draw your hips back, lift your belly, and fold forward like this. So you're getting a release to that outer right hip. And just let your head hang. Lift the inner arches. Flex your toes to the knees to protect them. Take a full inhale. Now keep the legs crossed, bring the knees down. All right, so we're going for an inversion option. Headstand, you're already set up with the legs crossed, so clasp the hands, crown of head down. This is a great way to even just learn headstand, because I want you to work on tucking the knees to your chest and then get your hips over your shoulders. Squeeze your thighs, lift the shoulders, hug in. And keeping the eagle legs, you can start to then work on maybe starting to straighten the legs up and then push down through your forearms and lift your head. And then maybe take it to Pinchamayurasana from here with the hips drawing back, chest lifting up. You don't necessarily have to look down. You can just lift your head off the mat and get a sense of the pelvis tracking over the shoulders, not in front. Squeeze the thighs, hug the belly in and up. 3, Let the blood flow reverse, 2. And then head down. If it's lifted, unravel your legs, bring the knees down. Come to tabletop here, right arm up and thread it underneath. All right, so knees right under hips. Why don't you just take your left arm forward, keep the elbow bent, and then maybe roll to the back of the head or towards the back of the head. So you'll be looking up. So you get more through that whole right side. Then maybe stretch the left arm up, take a half bind. Pull the right inner scapula away from the spine. Roll your left shoulder back. And just let your right shoulder then drop. Get that nice rinse through the upper back. If it's not comfortable to look up, just keep the side of the head down. Stretch your left arm up. Re-support with the palm, float your right arm up. All right, now bring your elbows down. Come to Sphinx pose. And then turn your left palm in about 45 degrees. Point your left toes back. I'm just going for a nice stretch for the top of the right thigh and shoulder. Half frog. Reach back with your right hand. Index finger between first and second toe. Draw your elbow up and then roll your right hip down. Pull your left elbow back and then right heel towards sitting bone. That knee and foot want to draw to the right. Track them in. Hug the knees in. Curl the belly back and grow taller. If you need more, start to hover the left arm without lifting the shoulder head. Just go for the stretch through the front of the right shoulder more than anything. Reach back to the right knee. Take a full inhale. And then elbow down, release the foot. Just sit back, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale and stretch your left leg up. And then look towards your hands. Lean the shoulders forward towards the wrists. Hop and switch off your right foot, maybe a few hops. Or just step left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Thumbs to heart, halfway forward, twist. Right elbow, left knee. Stack your elbows and wrists. And then lift up from your right thigh bone. Drop down through your left sitting bone. Then can you peel your belly away from that left thigh as you roll your chest open? Stay or get your right arm down your knee. Open the arms. Maybe a bind. But use the outer left hip strength to firm your hip in. And then lengthen your spine out. Take an inhale, compress the belly to thigh. Exhale to soften as you twist. Look to your right foot, inhale. Make your way to side angle. Turn your heel, foot out, heel down. Either hand inside the foot or elbow to knee. And then hug your left hip in again. Extended side angle, bicep to ear. And then maybe a half bind. And then lift your right inner thigh as you push through the foot to lengthen out. The sides of the waist, the sides of the body, the torso. And then notice the breath. Starts to look at your left foot. Take an inhale. Frame it. Exhale, runner's lunge. Single-legged plank. Inhale. And just hover the left foot. Leg out. In. Cross it under, over. Single-legged plank. Leg out. In. Cross. Leg back. Out. In. Cross. Twice more. Out. In. Cross. Last one. Cross. Instep the right foot. And then figure 8, the left knee. And then switch directions. For me, it's really hard. My brain doesn't want to work that way. Reach for your foot. Tap it. Right hand down. Wild thing. Linger here or take it to full wheel. Turn your fingers back. Step your feet in. Ground through the right foot, left knee to chest. And then externally rotate. Figure 4 in full wheel. And then from there, left foot down. Look back to the right hand. Put all the weight in the left hand so you can slowly track the fingers forward. Left hand down as you stretch your left leg back. And then left foot crosses in front of right. And just walk your hands to your feet. And then cross your legs above the knees. Flex your toes up to the knees. Inhale, spine extends out. Look forward. Exhale, fold. I want you guys to really squeeze your thighs, but drop your head. So your neck does nothing. You might even close your eyes here. And then hug your left hip back. Soften the hinges of your jaw. Take one more full breath. And then exhale, look down. You'll keep the knees crossed. Walk your hands forward and just set your knees down. Left knee in front of right. And then set up. Great way to learn headstand. Interlace the fingers. Crown of head down. But then come to your toes. Walk your feet in. You can just stay here. Keep hugging your upper arms in. Push through the elbows. Maybe lift up one foot. Squeeze the thighs. Feel your pelvis track right over the shoulders. But then lift your shoulder heads up. Push through the forearms down. You can start to then take your heels back, bum back. Maybe push down so much that you get lighter on your head. And you turn it into eagle and forearm stand. You can bring the palms down, maybe separate the clasp, if that helps. I was playing with that. You might fall out entirely. I'll be more conservative this morning so don't fall. All right, and then unravel, bring your head down first if it's lifted. Unravel your legs, knees tuck, toes curl, tabletop. All right, left arm lift it and just thread the needle there. Walk your right hand forward and then you might take your gaze up. You're more in the back of the skull there. Maybe then half bind with the right hand. But then again, just let your left shoulder drop. Send the breath into the back of the heart, the kidneys. Reach support with your right hand to stretch your left arm up. And then come back to your elbows. Come into Sphinx pose, and then you'll reach your left arm back. bend the knee, half frog. So point your right foot, push down through the top of the foot. You can spin your right hand in 45 degrees. Index finger between first and second toe. Hug your elbows straight up and in, and then do the same at the heel. Then spin the front of your left hip down, and then lift up through the sides of the waist. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Feel that nice opening in the front of the left shoulder here. And you can lift up that right elbow if you need more. Hug in, curl up. Full inhale. And exhale just to release. Now come to your belly. All right, plant your hands down. I want you to lift your chin and then walk your knees in. Lift your shoulder heads up. And then see if you can reach your hands back. See if you can bend your knees and grab your ankles. And then keep that and slither all the way down. So we're setting up for a floor bow. So maybe just slither down if that wasn't in your stars today. Hug in, grab your ankles, lift your shoulder heads. Breathe out. Inhale, peel your front body off the mat, shins back. And then lastly, lift your thighs. Hug your knees in, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And try to rock back towards your belly. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, softly, just release. We can bring our hands together, maybe third eye to thumbs. And rock your hips side to side. And then take it right back to child's pose. And then downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Hug your upper arms in. And then bend your knees, look forward. Lift your right leg up first, inhale. And then hop and switch or just step. If you're finding that L shape, you might work on, can I cross my left leg over? Eagle, wrap. And then release. We're coming to crescent lunge. And then crane pose. Stand on the right leg, left knee to chest. Take your peace fingers around your left big toe. But then make your right leg really straight and strong from your left shoulder back. Stay here. Option 1, option 2, chin to shin. Option 3, Utthita Hasta. 2, Dancing Shiva. Right hand, left shin or foot. Reach the left arm up and then twist. So you choose. But the standing leg, keep that straight and strong. Hug your left hip down and back. Lengthen your spine out. Plug your shoulders in their sockets. 3, 2. Inhale to crane. We're taking it right to dancers. Left hand, big toe, side of foot. Again, firm your thighs in. And then tailbone down, inhale. Sitting bones back as you tip forward. And then turn your palm down. I want you to find your gaze right over the fingertips there. It doesn't have to be your biggest answers. All right, from dancer pose, step back to crescent lunge, right leg forward. And then runner's lunge. All right, let's take the right foot, turn it out, reach back with the right hand. So you should feel this more towards the knee, and you might even come out of it a little bit, get your heel towards the sitting bone. Then drop the right sitting bone towards the heel. Try to keep that proximity of heel towards left butt cheek. And if you want to take it into what you might feel more familiar with, go ahead. That's just another way to get into the rectus femoris towards the knee there. That tends to create a little havoc. One of the quads. Good. And then exhale. Let's bring it into half virasana. So top of left foot down. Right leg's going to be straight. All right, so line the thighs and then inhale, lengthen the spine. So try to come out of any roundness here. And you might stay here if this is happening. And then exhale, if you're able, fold forward. You can just bring your hands down, pull the chest forward, and then draw that left sitting bone back. So it's almost like you're trying to create more space from that left hip, back and down to bottommost left rib forward. Keep the right leg active. Push through the left toenails. And then inhale, just look forward. And then sit up, exhale. And then bend your right knee. We are going to come to our elbows here. And if you cannot comfortably find half virasana, you'll just take the left leg out straight. So right knee to chest, come all the way back with the option to then take the leg out. So if you're in half virasana here, you should again feel a huge opening in the front of that left hip. You might start with keeping the left foot down and just lifting the sitting bones. And then hug the belly back. Keep drawing the left knee away from the head. And then hips down. If you want, just hug your knee in. And then taking the leg out, it's going to give you that the biggest opening really through the front of the left hip. Not just there, but also through the left side body. And then soften into it, come back to the breath. And then slowly come back to your right foot and then figure four. Draw your left ankle to the knee. Interlace on top of the right shin or behind the thigh. So you're getting the release through the left glute, outer hip. Take one more full breath. And then gently release. Rock and roll along your spine. You can take a vinyasa or just step back to downward facing dog. So last side of this final standing balance series. Take an inhale and stretch your left leg up. step or hop and switch. If you're playing with finding a little hang time, find an L-shaped leg, maybe cross the right thigh, eagle. Squeeze in, and then left foot between the hands. Come up to crescent lunge, and then crane pose. Peace finger grip, strong standing leg. Keep that stay or fold, chin to shin, or twist. Left hand, blade edge of foot. Whatever feels best in your body. Again, keep that standing leg strong. Hug your right thigh bone back. And then down. I'm going to take another inhale. Soften out. Set up for dancers. Right hand, big toe, side of foot. Left arm up. And then tip in with the palm down so the fingers are right in line with the shoulders. Roll your right hip towards your left as you lift up from that heel and push back through the foot. And then steady your gaze right over the fingertips. Take a full inhale. Soften out. It's just enough to come to crescent lunge. Exhale. And then frame your left foot here. Right knee down. Turn your left foot out. Reach your left hand back. And then get your sitting bone towards the heel. Try to keep that connection. Then drop your hip forward just a little. You're going to lose it. It's a little different at some point. You might notice a little different sensation just from keeping the heel in close. Or closer. Let's take another full breath there. And then we're going to sit back on the top of the right foot and straighten the left leg out. So you want to align the knees, push through the right top of foot, and then inhale, lift the low back. And then fold navel over left thigh as you continue to reach your right sitting bone back and down. You can inhale and stretch forward to the right side, lowest rib. Exhale to drop the right hip heavier. And then inhale, look forward. And exhale, sit up. You might straighten your right leg, bend your left knee, or keep right leg in half virasana and just come to your elbows. And then all the way back. And this is really more of an exploratory portion. Giving yourself just this time to explore, maybe knee to chest. Maybe keep the foot down, lift your sitting bones up, and then hug the belly back. Or peace finger grip, leg out. And if you use a strap there, you want to keep the right hip heavy. Push through the top of the foot. Anchor down through that right hip. Just notice the sensation, especially the spaciousness in the front of the pelvis. And then exhale, slowly release. Set your left foot down and then right ankle to left knee. Interlace around the left shin or the back of the leg. And then gently release. And so take a final heart opening posture, whether that's wheel. If you want to come up for camel, that might be nice. Maybe just a bridge here. You choose. Working on drop backs or standing up from wheel. And then come up right to a seat here. And a seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Straight legs, strong, lifted chest and spine as you exhale and fold. Inhale, walk your ribs out your pelvis, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, just sit upright here. We're going to end class with a pranayama that's really cooling and calming for the nervous system. So sit up nice and tall. We won't be here too long. Shoulders back, close your eyes. And then you can look at the screen if you need to. Bend your first two fingers, index, middle. You're going to take your thumb and your ring finger. Okay, we're going to close off our right nostril on our exhale. And then inhale through our left. Hold it in. And then ring finger will come and close off the left nostril, so we exhale through the right. And that's essentially it. Sit up tall, close your eyes. Take a full breath in. Exhale through both nostrils. And then close off your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Hold it in. And then exhale through your right. Inhale left. Hold it in. Exhale through right. Inhale through your left. Lock it in. Exhale through the right. Last one. Inhale through the left. Pause. And exhale through the right. And release your hands and just take a full breath in. And exhale and just let the breath be natural. Just watch where it goes on its own. Pause and let the potential of your pranayama practice settle in your nervous system, in your cells. And then notice the heaviness of the lower part of your body. The pelvis and the legs, creating that stability and rooting you into the earth. And how the head and the heart create a light sense of floating in air. Never losing that stability and strength and rooting of the lower half. So there's this perfect balance between the two. And just keep your eyes closed and unravel into Shavasana. And just drop right in. Start to deepen the breath. You might wiggle your fingers, your toes. And rock up to a seat. And then hands together, bow your gaze. Namaste. Thank you all.